Hey neighbors, this is Josh with Sherman.
Kelly Christenson.
And Chloe Christenson.
And welcome to Cooking with KC Realty Group.
By now, you should have received your recipe card for October.
This month, we're going to teach you how to make porcupine meatballs.
And make sure to stay around for the end of this video because we're going to be doing an honest taste test for this recipe. All right, y'all, let's get to it.
For the meatball portion of this recipe, you will need 1/2 cup of uncooked rice, 1 cup of boiling water, 1 pound of lean ground beef, 1/3 cup of onion minced, 1 teaspoon of salt, 1/2 teaspoon of celery salt. For the sauce portion of this recipe, you need 1 can of tomato soup, 10 ounces, 1 cup of water, 1/2 teaspoon of cloves, 1/2 teaspoon of cinnamon, 2 tablespoons of sugar, and 1 tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce.
To start off this recipe, we're going to preheat the oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. While the oven is preheating, you are going to parboil your rice. A lot of people may not know what parboiled means, and what it stands for is partially boiled. Instead of cooking it for the full amount of time, you're only going to cook it for half. So our box says the entire time to cook is 10 minutes, so we only need to do it for about 5. The recipe calls for 1 pound of ground beef, but we are going to use deer meat instead. So we have 1 pound of ground deer meat. After the rice is partially cooked, you are going to drain it and mix it with meat. Now you're going to mince your onion. You only need 1/3 cup. Little tip, keep the root on the onion so the onion doesn't sweat and you don't cry. Once your onions are minced, you are going to mix it in with the meat and rice mixture and add your celery salt and salt. Now you are going to give it all a mix. I have prepped my baking dish, and now I am going to section out meatballs that are 1 1/4 inch thick. And just drop it right in. Now that we have our meatballs all prepped, we're going to throw all of the sauce ingredients into this bowl together and mix. Now that the sauce is mixed, we are going to pour it over the meatballs. Cover tightly with foil and bake for an hour. Hey neighbors, welcome back. We have finished our porcupine meatballs and now we're going to taste them, so let's dig in.
Look how cute this is.
These smell delicious.
They really do. So cinnamony. Ready?
They look hot, so maybe blow.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
It does taste like fall because of that cinnamon.
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting to like it.
I thought the cinnamon was going to be overpowering just because it's so strong in the smell,
Yeah,
but it's really not.
They're delicious.
they're really good.
Yes.
And they're so moist because they were like boiled into that sauce. So good. I think the deer meat actually elevated it.
I think so too.
I was really worried, I guess I would say, about the rice. I didn't know how I would like the rice mixed in, but it's actually really good.
Yeah, it's so odd to have such a huge smell of cinnamon and then not really taste it.
Yeah.
Like it's there, but it's more of a smell.
These would be like a perfect game day or Thanksgiving appetizer.
They would.
And super easy to make.
What would y'all rate this one?
Ooh.
It's one of my favorites that we've made so far.
Yeah. These are up there with the Greek souvlaki skewers, honestly.
I'd say they're right below it for me.
Yeah. Those Greek skewers are really good.
They were so good. I would give this, I think I give this We should have done bigger forks though.
Yes, we should.
These tiny forks.
Cute, not so sensible.
I think I give it an 8. Solid 8 or 9.
I'm gonna say a solid 8 as well.
Yeah, I think so too. Mine was definitely 8.
8 for great.
You've got to try this one.
When you make this at home, let us know in the comments what you think. We'll see you in the next video.
Going for seconds.
I'm gonna have a little one. I'm like scraping my plate. That's so good.